All right, so let's dive into something that's a really messy problem in modern tech. How in the world do you manage all the different kinds of applications that a business needs to run all at the same time?
I mean, does this sound familiar to you? You've got your containers spinning up over here, you have some supercritical legacy apps running over there, plus virtual machines somewhere in the middle, and then these batch jobs that have to run on a schedule. Trying to wrangle all of that with a bunch of different tools, it just feels like you're constantly juggling, right?
And that feeling, that constant struggle, is what we're calling the modern workload maze. It's this really complex, kind of fragmented landscape that, let's be honest, a ton of organizations are trying to find their way through right now. This really paints the picture perfectly. It's like a modern-day Tower of Babel, but for applications. You've got different teams all speaking different languages. You know, one speaks container, another speaks legacy binary, another speaks virtual machine. And the real challenge is getting them all to work together under one roof, one single system.
But what if you had a universal translator for all of these different workloads? Well, that is exactly where HashiCorp Nomad fits in. It's designed from the ground up to be the simple, elegant solution to all of this chaos.
So what is it really? At its core, Nomad is a workload orchestrator. But the most important word on this slide is any. It's not just another container scheduler. It is built to deploy and manage pretty much anything you can throw at it, which makes it incredibly versatile. And this core philosophy is what truly sets Nomad apart. It's all about simplicity. We're talking a single file, a single binary that's easy to run. It's about flexibility, being able to handle all those different workloads. It's about massive scale. And of course, deep, seamless integration with other must-have tools like Consul and Vault.
Okay, so we've got this idea of a universal translator. But how does it actually think? Let's pop the hood and take a look inside the engine to see what makes it tick.
The architecture is actually beautifully simple. You've got your server nodes. Think of these as the brains of the operation. They make all the decisions, figure out where jobs should run, and keep everything highly available using a protocol called Raft, which is just their fancy way of voting to agree on things. And then you have the client nodes. That's the muscle. They don't think, they just do the work, executing whatever tasks the servers assign to them. And the actual workflow, it's like a simple three-step dance. 1, you submit a job to a server, the brain. 2, the brain finds the best possible client node, the muscle, to do the job. And 3, the muscle gets the task and executes it. That's it. Simple, efficient, and incredibly fast. So we know how it thinks, but how do we talk to it? How do we actually take our applications and bring them to life using Nomad? You speak to Nomad using job files like this one, written in HCL, that's HashiCorp configuration language. It's designed to be super easy for humans to read. You can see right here, we're just defining a job for a web app, telling it we want 3 of them and that they should use the Docker driver. You're not writing some complex script, you're just declaring the state you want, and Nomad's job is to go make it a reality. And having that conversation is just as simple. You run the job, you check its status, need to scale up, there's one command for that. Need to stop it? Yep, one command. It makes for an incredibly intuitive and powerful workflow for anyone in an operations role. Now, Nomad is amazing all on its own, but its true power gets unlocked when you introduce its 2 best friends from the HashiCorp ecosystem, Consul and Vault. And make no mistake, on its own, it is an absolutely world-class scheduler. But it becomes a true force multiplier when you plug it into its ecosystem. When you combine it with tools like Consul and Vault, it starts to solve much bigger, much harder infrastructure challenges automatically. Okay, let's start with Consul. When you pair Nomad with Consul, you get a complete service networking solution right out of the box. Your applications just automatically register themselves, they become discoverable to other services, and they get health checked constantly. This completely automates the entire networking layer. And then you have Vault for security. Integrating with Vault means you can say goodbye to hard-coding passwords or API keys in your config files. Instead, Vault can dynamically inject short-lived credentials directly into your applications right as they start up, which dramatically improves your whole security posture. Of course, we have to talk about the elephant in the room, Kubernetes. How does Nomad compare? And really, the goal here isn't to decide which one is better, but to understand which is the right tool, the right dialect for your specific job. This comparison really highlights their different philosophies. Nomad is that single binary focused on simplicity and orchestrating any type of workload. Kubernetes, on the other hand, is laser-focused on containers, and it comes with a much more complex architecture and its own built-in networking. They solve similar problems for sure, but they do it in very, very different ways. So when is Nomad the right choice? Well, it really shines when your world isn't just about containers. It's a great fit if your organization values simplicity and operational ease. A smaller footprint that doesn't overwhelm your team. And of course, if you're already using the HashiCorp ecosystem with Consul and Vault, Nomad just slots in perfectly.
And that really brings us to the core takeaway here. Nomad proves that powerful orchestration doesn't have to be overwhelmingly complex. It can be simple, it can be incredibly fast, and it can be truly universal. A single platform to run all of your applications simply and securely.